monsters. I mean, they're probably one of the biggest gyms in Europe, or maybe the biggest gym in Europe now. Giant facility, loads of super high level. A bit of a tough evening, to be honest, here at Battle Arena. They had a few losses earlier on, but Patryk turned the tide for Frontline.
He's got a really big ask for that 70 kilo lightweight European title, and Nick Hayes from BST. But right now, let's talk about those Frontline Academy folks, man. Patryk Nacewicz is going to have one big pedigree of both grappling and striking behind him. We know that there's loads of no-gi world champions from the Frontline Academy. We even have one of our old training partners training out there.
Freddie Keys has been out there.
Yeah, Freddie Keys, he's the man.
And they got the yoga for BJJ. That's all in Frontline, I think.
I'm not going to lie, I do that every morning.
You do?
Yeah, I do. Not, well, like a different version of it, but he's got he's got one free video on YouTube. I've been doing that for like 6 months.
You look like you watch it and do bicep curls. That's what it
Pretty
looks
much
like.
that's what I've been doing. Some of us are mesomorphs, Chris.
I'm jealous of the mesomorphs. I want to be a mesomorph.
I could not play basketball like you can, though, man. Ectomorph.
I'm crap at basketball.
Dunking on me.
I got no hand-eye coordination. I just get hit in the face by the ball.
We got to work on that, buddy. Oh, wow.
I can't catch.
He's a long, rangy, 70-kilo fighter.
That is a long, that is a big
Nick Hayes.
70K.
Here we go.
That's taller than the cage in 70K.
Patryk Nacewicz, pardon me.
Towering over the cage at 70K. That's a good physique for fighting.
Really good. Plenty of room to grow.
Boom.
And next, allow me to introduce his opponent to the blue corner, Nick Hayes.
Nick Hayes from Blood, Sweat and Tears. One of the UK's top MMA gyms.
You know, they had a heartbreaking loss a little bit earlier on for the European title at featherweight. They're going to go a weight class above, Chris, and they're going to try to claim that one. I mean, that's the team element there.
You got Danny Batten in your corner, UK MMA pioneer. That's got to give you confidence. And I know Nick Hayes has got some really good grappling. You know what I saw from some of the BST guys earlier this evening? We actually saw some leg lock. I'm a bit of a leg lock fiend myself, so I'd like to see maybe a little bit more of that.
I think we're going to see a lot of something in a moment. Oh, God. Final fight of the night. I'm still amped. I can't believe we're amped after 31 fights.
It's been 31 fights. That's a lot of... We had one go. There's 30 fights.
Yeah, well, we also didn't call the Norwegian one. So we got about 26 fights.
Yeah, we've
had. That was good.
But
26 big-time fights. These two 70-kilo fighters, these two lightweight guys wanting to claim what once was mine.
My opinion is, I don't know, maybe this is controversial, the BST guys will be upset. I feel like they're a bit of a grappler's gym. Like, they have... Or they're well-rounded, but because they have good wrestling...
Such a focus on grappling. And you've got to think...
it puts them ahead of the other people.
We group kickboxing together, don't we? Yeah. Whereas we kind of divide grappling between jiu-jitsu and submission wrestling and takedowns. I don't know. Maybe there's more dimensions.
Presents 5 3-minute rounds of amateur mixed martial arts in this vacant European title clash. Introducing first in the red corner, weighing in at 70 kilograms, representing Frontline Academy Norway, Patryk Nacewicz.
Patryk Nacewicz bringing it to you live on Fight TV.
Across the cage, his opponent in the blue corner, also weighing in at 70 kilograms, representing BST and the UK, Nick Hayes.
Nick Hayes with a lot of support.
Our referee in charge of the action, Mr. P. Richardson.
Oh, is that real?
I think so.
Patryk from Frontline, all the way from Norway.
Nick Hayes looks very calm, looks very collected.
All the way from Northampton. Doesn't sound as exotic somehow.
Norway, Northampton. Could be anywhere in the world. Doesn't matter. These boys are fighting a phone booth. They want that title. That's what it is.
Will Patryk use that long range? I mean, it's a big mechanical advantage.
Forward, boom.
Nick Hayes with the wow, flying forward. Nick Hayes aggressive, but he's eating with 2 or 3 shots already and 4.
I'm glad we've got you and not CompuStrike. Very frantic pace, and like you're saying, Nick is keeping him on the. Nick is being kept on the ends of Patryk's jabs and lead left hook.
Yeah, I feel like Nick just needs to relax into it a little bit. He's come out stiff and maybe just a touch too aggressive.
Glancing punch.
Patryk's got some nice counter striking.
He's chased him down now, as Nick Hayes. He's got a body lock, but there's knees coming up the middle from Patryk. This is a frenetic pace. Big punches, big kicks, everything coming through almost. Elbows, knees.
I think Nick is definitely eating a couple more shots than Patryk. Maybe it's just that link, that different length. Oh, but Patryk's eating 3 or 4 in a row, even up the score.
Sometimes you just want to wade forward because you know you can land a little bit more power. Don't know.
This is the way to fight a taller guy. Just pressure, 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 pressure.
I hate to have to make a comment, but I like Patryk landed a calf kick there momentarily ago. The lead leg of Nick Hayes.
Now we're seeing Nick's just relaxed into it a bit more. Now we've got some head movement they didn't seem to have in the first few seconds.
One of the best things about fighting is you don't feel any of that stuff till afterwards. So there momentarily he's trying to maybe break the pace a bit, maybe disrupt the course that this fight has been on by getting a takedown. But he's
I mean, they're pretty even in the striking, so if he could score a takedown, it might clinch around for him. I'm not entirely sure this is going to go to the judges anyway.
We're trying to look at this objectively, Chris. Both of those guys are in there eating shots. And Nick Hayes seems to be the one that's breaking first. He doesn't want to be in it.
Oh, he's just eating just a couple more shots.
There you see good cornering there. 30-second warning there from Patryk's corner from the Frontline Academy.
See, to have a 30-second warning is quite good because he's got to know the fight is pretty close. It might be a good idea to shoot for a takedown and win the round. Oh, nice spinning back fist. Oh, lovely left hook from Patryk.
Patryk is doing well to lean off to his left side and avoid the right hand of Nick Hayes.
Oh, left hook.
And he always scoops that left hook in there. It's like a slap almost.
I just feel like Nick Hayes just needs his hands just a tiny bit higher.
These boys definitely respect each other a little bit more now, 3.5 minutes later. But my God, if you can't why can't we just skip through these moments? Let's just go right to the fight. Why is this not on TV right now so I can just fast forward? I'm going to TiVo this. Let's go. More fight, less chatty. Give them some instructions, pour some water down their throats. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, I think Patryk needs some more combinations. He's landing, and then there's nothing after it. And Nick, he just needs to have his hands a little bit higher and do head movement just as Danny Batten. I can see in his corner doing head movement, showing him what he wants.
A little bit of head movement, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and we go home happy.
He's getting caught in that little bit of range where Patryk's arms are long, and Nick's just a little bit shorter, and that's the ones he's eating, the heavy shots.
This is going to be difficult no matter how you score it, how you slice it, Chris. There's an uphill battle for both fighters. Man, almost got to stand up here. I'm looking at the BST contingent back here to just directly to my 6, waiting for them to make some noise.
Patryk versus Nick.
There we go. We got some cheering from the crowd there. Boom. And Nick is now stalking Patryk down, backing him up against the cage.
Head movement, that's better.
There we go. I like that a little bit. Nick lulling him in maybe to land. Kick comes up the middle.
Oh, yeah, that's better. Now we're talking. That's what he needs to do. Head movement and then throw Spig afterwards.
I'm loving this fight. Loving it right now. For the vacant European Championship. Looking for some big power here. Punch misses, glances. Kick comes up. Showing different looks now is Nick Hayes. Second round and a head kick comes up.
Watson listens to his corner man, Danny Batten, who was asking for more head movement. It's made such a difference to this fight.
That's some excellent cornering there from Danny Batten. Real pioneer of the MMA scene here in the UK. We're brought to you live on Fight TV. Glad to have you with us. Thank you for joining us. Remember that we're brought to you by Feel Supreme CBD.
I think both these guys are going to need it.
Oh, definitely. Gets rid of all that inflammation and pain after
from Nick.
A hard workout like these boys are experiencing right now. And Evolution Fightwear. Go to Evolution Fightwear online to order some of these great gloves that these boys are using to throw bones at each other.
See, now Nick is working the body. He's mixing levels a little bit. And on these tall, skinny fighters, just going to the body can really help you. Get the guy worried about those body shots, and then go high again and land something big. Now Nick is just in the pocket all the time. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Patryk can't do his rangy thing. This is much better work from Nick.
Patryk is doing well to keep those elbows up, but there he eats a left hook.
Oh, lovely head movement.
Leg kick, and there you go. You see that calf kick again. I did like that.
Oh, big right hand snuck through.
Wow, he's almost bending him over. Patryk almost looks like a tree in the wind. A lot of excitement there from the BST corner as he goes in for a takedown. Again, posture would be really, really handy there.
So close to finishing the fight then. Oh, spinning back fist attempt.
Head kick comes up.
Nick
almost.
with the pressure, pressure, pressure.
I think Nick is landing the heavier shots here, Chris, as we enter into the second round, but he's still getting tagged here and there. They just don't seem to be the ones that hurt.
Patryk is definitely not out of it yet. Oh, another big right hand.
Oh, two big right hands sneak through there.
Another big right hand.
Patryk's doing well to turn away from those, and oh, another right.
Will Nick?
Oh, gum shield fell out.
Will Nick punch himself out? Will Patryk be able to get him back? Oh! That's the way to finish the round.
A little bit of confusion there. Wow, a 1-2 combination. Who would have thought it would be so effective?
Super excited. Super excited. What a fight this has been.
An incredible fight thus far.
This is the main event of Battle Arena 51.
Seem to be working on a cut. Some reason he can't be going in there. ISK rules would prevent a fourth cornerman. Or no, applying Vaseline in the corner. Paul Nichols.
You're not allowed to apply Vaseline mid-round. I think it's only the medical professionals that are allowed to do that.
Two slaps to the face. Nick Hayes' corner, man. I like that. Wake up. Get back in there.
He's keen.
Third round. Probably a round apiece, really.
Oh!
Jesus.
What a fight. Oh! Oh!
I don't even.
I think
Hayes is coming, he's steaming forward so fast, Nick Hayes, is that he's not really throwing a bunch of power into his punches. Or maybe that's also because Patryk is just moving back and side to side so easily.
Yeah, he's turning off them all the time, not taking the full blow. And look at that. Anderson Silva-esque, leaning against the cage, slipping everything.
Ooh, body kick almost lands.
Nick, oh, great head movement, but yet two.
Oh. These fights just keep getting better, Chris. I reckon
I'm surprised Nick shot for the takedown.
Me too, especially with the danger to his neck there.
Maybe he's just trying to make sure he won the round. But Patryk's doing a great job of defending it.
Got the butt drag position, now he's looking for the head. There are a couple strikes maybe to come through, but he's got to maintain that hip position. Face the hips, good.
Oh,
good head
good work
position.
by Patryk to turn it around.
He's posting on the head there to break Nick Hayes' posture was Patryk, and now he's throwing big knees into the legs. Remember, this is a 5-round fight, ladies and gentlemen, so this could go long. I don't know if that knee came off the body or the head, but man, it's definitely changed the nature of this fight here. Patryk looks to stuff another takedown from Nick Hayes, and he's getting his foot right out. Nick Hayes is obviously exhausted here.
I think the problem is physical fatigue.
No lack of heart here from Nick Hayes, but man, if I was Patryk's corner, I'd be screaming for the finish.
I don't want this to be over, Steve. That's the thing. It's been such a good fight. I think Nick Hayes has punched himself out. Or maybe he took a bit of damage and that's why he shot. He was rocked by something.
I thought the knee showed the difference, man. Whether it was the knee to the body.
I think body maybe. It glanced up just a little bit.
Patryk showing some real calmness here. Set up the choke, maybe get a
He's
hold of
got
the chin.
good choking arms. You know, long, thin arms.
It looks like he's almost getting under the chin. He's got a body triangle now.
I'm not sure how long is left in the round.
If he can flip him over and drop his hips in, he's... Oh, wow.
Look at that hip pressure. Yeah, he hasn't got any arms around his head. Those body triangles are pain. What Nick needs to do is get onto his left side and put pressure on that foot. If he rolls to his left side, he better put enough pressure on the foot to break the body triangle. But it's one big advantage if you're being a long, lanky fighter.
Gotta be waiting for the 10-second warning. It's coming.
Put those body triangles in and put the pressure on. 10 seconds. Will Nick make it out the round? His cornerman are pleading with him to turn in. Oh, just. I can't figure out. He got hurt by the knee after he shot for the takedown, but I'm wondering if he got hurt a little bit just before, and that's why he shot for the takedown. What? BST corner's not very happy with the referee for some reason. Something about gum shield. Maybe his gum shield fell out. I think that's the BST boxing coach. Sometimes the boxing coaches be a bit old school. What they think of where the gum shield should be and how fights should be conducted. See, everyone's got different style. Mike, if I was in BST's corner, I'd say my fighter is clearly fatigued. I would go in, I'd be encouraging them to take deep breaths.
Being very calm.
Calm down.
Yep.
Instead, he was kind of shouting in his face, giving him a little slap. And I think that works better in boxing where you've got 12 rounds.
We're firemen!
To fight in between, you know.
Yeah.
And they're short rounds. It's a great round, though. Will Nick come back? He was certain.
How much damage has he taken?
Oh, maybe he will. Maybe he will.
Left hook. Left hooks are just almost sneaking. This is what Patryk wants. He wants you coming onto him where he can sting you. He's doing really well with this. Almost like a Duncan Jalali at 70 kilos.
Just wonder if either man's got enough power left to do any damage. They've both put so much into those first few rounds.
Still a lot of speed and crispness in Patryk's jab, though.
There is. He's a disciplined fighter. You can see that. It's still circling, still jabbing, still moving off, still moving his head, even when he's tired. Crowd celebrating, but I didn't see him much get through.
Oh, they're just looking for something to cheer for, whether it could be Nick's big Hail Mary shot, big overhand right. He's going to the body again, Nick, which I like to see. It shows a real good creativity of strikes and real understanding of what takes down the head, which is the body. Stinging jabs again. Just keeping him at range is Patryk. Nick Hayes coming in with the left hook of his own.
Nick just marching forward now, just throwing caution to the wind.
I want to see that head kick. I want to see him go to the body and go to the head. Do I do it, Patryk? He's got
the energy to throw anything high. Patryk definitely the busier of the two fighters. Oh, great right hand snuck through, and again. I feel like Nick's head is made of stone.
He's definitely taken a lot of shots.
Yeah, I've seen it whip back 100 times, but it just comes back.
The other thing is Nick's telegraphing all of his punches. He's tapping his gloves together. Yeah, you see?
Yeah.
Tapping it again. That's the problem. You get punched in the head so much you go like 2 years back in your training. Big right hand.
Oh, it's a habit.
Big right hand.
What do you do on the pads?
It's made of something. It's definitely not made of a skull.
That's a granite head. And just marching forward, marching forward. Still got the head movement. Just needs to throw some shots of his own. Spinning back fist. What a fight. What a fight here to close out Battle Arena 51 at Edgbaston Stadium. Will we get that knockout?
Well, both fighters' noses are red. Both fighters' faces are bloodied. There we go. He steams forward again, does Nick Hayes. Patryk does well to wade away, but there we go. Another 10 seconds warning, and there Nick Hayes is steaming forward. It's like he's waited for this.
I don't think he's hit Patryk in anything though. Patryk slipped every shot then.
And Patryk's landing those left hooks of his own.
Wow.
Oh, to be a judge. This is a terrible, terrible job tonight. Oh, wow.
Is that 4 rounds? Holy moly.
It might be.
This is Battle Arena, brought to you by Feel Supreme, the best CBD oil you can buy. Live at Edgbaston Stadium. This is Battle Arena 51, our biggest show ever. 31 of the top fights. So 62 of the top fighters in Europe have come over here, fought on this amazing night of fights. I don't think there's been a single boring fight the whole night.
Not yet. Well, let's see.
Well,
oh wait, we got nothing left, and we got one where these two guys have just pummeled each other for 4 rounds.
We got 3 minutes of excitement left.
Oh, come on. Hug each other in my butt. Just fight each other. Come on. Nick, I think you're going to have to take a look at this video. And were you that dazed?
Yeah, he's not going to remember hugging him. Oh.
Here we go.
Will we get that knockout?
More switching, more hitting.
Both guys seem to have forgotten all the kicks and mixing it up. It's just a boxing match now. Oh, inside leg kick. See, Nick's just eating shots and Patryk's slipping pretty much everything at the moment. But you just get this feeling that Nick's just a millimeter away from getting a big knockout. This is probably, Patryk's got to be 3 rounds to 1, I'd say. Hard to score.
Oh, he's hit that nose so many times.
Oh, lovely. Oh, he had his eyes closed just briefly. I think Nick's in trouble. Does Patryk have enough cardio to finish it?
Can he step in a little bit more? He's just out of the pocket. He's just popping that head back only centimeters. He needs to give it a couple inches.
Just wants to keep his range. Doing the lanky fighter thing.
Doesn't want to walk onto a takedown, I understand.
No.
Big kicks.
These two should not be allowed any takedowns. I want to see them box.
Yeah, I just want to see them kickbox. Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that stinging jab.
Was that
4 in a row?
Was that a sound that came from Nick Hayes there?
Yeah.
I wonder if it was a sound of pain or a sound of frustration.
I think if you get jabbed 3 times in your already bloodied nose in a row.
He's still calling him on. He's still telling him, and he throws a big left hook of his own.
Nick Hayes' nose is swelling up a little bit.
Good leg kicks all day, leg kicks.
Nice jab from Patryk. I mean, he's landed probably 7 heavy jabs this round.
Oh, we see a little switch of stance there from Nick Hayes.
And a big right. Lovely right. He needs to just throw something behind it. He's pot shotting him. He's doing a great job, Patryk, but it's just ones. Oh.
Oh, did that hurt?
Oh, left hook came back.
Both of these boys have a poker face like I can't believe. Big right hands, big left hands.
Patryk snuck through then.
He's definitely getting the better.
Oh, left leg kick, left high kick.
Is this kickboxing style of Patryk's just very, very frustrating for Nick Hayes?
Yeah, he's got great head movement. He's hard to hit. He's just never there. Tall and head movement. It's unusual. Nick Hayes' corner is just begging him to come forward and throw some power, I think. I'd like to see it as well.
Would love to see it. 10
seconds. Come on, point to the floor. Let's throw. Let's throw. Go, go, go.
Patryk keeps backing up. Keep backing up.
Patryk's won this fight. There's a good chance. So
very good chance. What a fight. What an excellent fight to go.
What an amazing performance.
What a good fight. Oh, what an excellent fight for all you fans out there on Fight TV. Really, really good work from both of these standouts. One from Norway, our man Patryk Nacewicz from Frontline Academy, and our boy Nick Hayes from BST out of Northampton. A really incredible fight for everyone. The crowd, wow, they're stunned into silence almost. Just such an incredible fight.
What an amazing fight.
Woo! I liked it. It was good. You know?
Amazing fight. Amazing
People
fight.
want to see it finish.
We have a new champion. Probably Patryk from Norway. Amazing, amazing performance by both fighters. Nick with the heart. Patryk constantly pot shotting, just volume punching, volume punching. Great head movement, great performance. Good job, excellent job. Do we have a new Battle Arena champion? Crowd is waiting in anticipation to find out the result. Let's see how this goes. So Steve, we're going to we got to close out once we finish this presentation.
This
The camera's
amazing
going to come to us.
announcement. I can't wait. Who will it be?
Ladies and gentlemen, in our final contest of the evening, this vacant European title clash. I have the judges' decisions. Unfortunately, this contest is a no contest, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
No contest.
Can we have a reason? We've got a call for administration of adrenaline from the corner in Frontline Academy. I don't understand how they'd allow that to happen and then there'd be it continued on.
Controversial decision.
That's a
yeah,
very controversial
adrenaline wiped
decision.
on his
They're
face.
saying that there was an administration of adrenaline into Norway's corner, into the Frontline corner, which is illegal in the ISKA rules. Obviously, Nacewicz is very disappointed with that decision, but that belt can't be awarded. I guess he's going to have to come back and try to fight it clean, or at least under ISKA rules. Well, a very exciting finish to an excellent night of fights here on Fight TV.
It's been amazing. This has been Battle Arena 51.
Definitely tune in next time, eh, Chris?
It's been brought to you by Feel Supreme Supplements, the best CBD oil you can get, and Bear Hug knee supports, and Battle Arena.
And Evolution Fightwear. Go to Evolution Fightwear. Nick, Patryk's
Very
very disappointed. Sorry about that. But we'll see you soon again, Patryk. Anyway, I've been Steve Brinkman, and this has been
Chris Benson. From everyone here at Battle Arena, we're out.
See you later, Battle Arena 51.